All right, good morning, everybody. Happy Valentine's. Hope everybody's having a good weekend so far. Appreciate y'all being here, as always. What's up, Freddie? Going on? Let me make sure I got all my buttons pushed.
Well, hello, beautiful.
What's up, Dark Inside? How you doing? We's entered up over on YouTube. Looks like the bot's up and running over there finally. Very nice, very nice. He says, yes, please. Short trip to kill Epic in there. I need a one rune to speak like a dragon. And of course, it's guarded by an Epic. Okay. We can do that. Doing good. Just woke up. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone, says Dark. Happy Valentine's to you as well, sir. We have Valentine's plans after for this evening. We're going over to a friend's house. Gonna do a taco night and play some card games. So that is our Valentine's evening plans right now. So right now, anyways. September girls healing up from the flu. Veronica's healing up from the flu. Other than that, I think you're good. I think I'm safe. I avoided the flu. Knocking on wood. So go me go, right? Like a first ever. I was just waiting. But also I was boosting the immune system as much as possible. So and not yeah. What's up, Luna? Happy Valentine's, Luna. So good to go there. Zane, thank you for the 20 months of support, dude. Appreciate that. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're having a good time in whatever adventures you've been running. Wearing red today for Valentine's. Y'all should be impressed. Reeves maxed out his vitality. Yeah. Have to start storming here in Dallas. Perfect excuse to play some Diablo all day. Nice. Are you doing the new Warlock class? I was playing some D2 last night. I made a Paladin and I'm kind of enjoying it. Still learning, but I don't want to pay for a DLC right now with Diablo just to get the Warlock class. I'm not that into Diablo to do that right now. But I have never beat a Diablo game before. So it's been fun off stream kind of thing for me to do. But yeah. That's about the extent of my off stream things. I've been working on behind the stream stuff, playing some Diablo 2 Resurrected, watching movies. Finally got around to watching Tron Ares last night. Took me 3 times to finish it. Soundtrack was the best part of that movie. Other than that, no. Been going back and forth between Diablo 4 Paladin with a friend and Diablo 2 Warlock on my own. I'm over the moon about D2 getting more content. It's been one of those games that I always come back to. I remember doing Diablo 1 and Diablo 2 back in the day a lot with friends, but I was never into it. It was always because my friends were playing it. That's why I played it kind of scenario. But looking back, I wish I would have paid more attention to it because those games do suck me in and they keep me hooked for a good amount of time, but I do end up getting burnout on it. So every once in a while, I hop back on them, play till I'm burnt out, and then put it back down.
I need to get my bearings.
Freddie, are you available to assist us in Permafrost? I don't know if you're online today or if you got Valentine's Day plans. Be on in a sec. Okay, sweet. I don't know if Cabby read Discord. Cabby might not be here until about another hour. Got some green tea with my favorite coffee mug. The grandfather mountain. It's a green, so you really can't see it, but hunted to the desktop. This does not bode well, says Q. He's talking to you in the group chat, Q, but I don't think he knows you went to desktop. Way to make her log off. Oh man. Mm. uh, for all the two single ladies in chat, I'm single and ready to mingle, says Dark. Dark needs a hug. We got more than 2 females. I don't know if they're single or not, but there's more than we got quite a few ladies in chat.
In spite of the cost of living, it's still quite a popular item.
Upita. Nectalos. Zach. Barrot. Everfrost. Guess I need to reinvite Q. He ran right by me and I didn't think of it. Been noodling around with some WoW as well lately. New housing is incredible. Somehow they made it even more flexible than EQ2s. Lizzie's been talking about the housing in WoW and she's impressed with it. I don't know if she put it above EQ2's crafting system, but I know a few others have, so that's pretty cool. Dark says I've been doing that overseer grind to get that stuff. Nice, Dark. I've been on that grind too. Mainly on the Templar just because I'm trying to get stuff for him, but I did get 134 off stream on the adventure timeline. The daily actually gives you a pretty decent amount of XP over there. So I'm level 134 weaponsmith on the Templar, and I'm working the crafting timeline on the Necromancer, but the Necromancer's been off stream. The Templar has been on stream due to the Discord voting. So that's what you guys will see, but I've been doing stuff on the Necromancer. Well, a little bit. I'm not trying to burn myself out. Live is a whole nother beast of its own, so I'm just doing it while I'm doing it. Is it double XP this weekend? I don't think so. I know Origins does not. But I don't know about a lot. I don't remember seeing anything about it on retail. He was following me, and that might have been a mistake because I don't know if I'm running the right way for this. don't think I am. Freddy's logged in. Invite. Hi. Had to deal with a streamer talking about British pudding, and I'm not understanding when I asked which one. I know there's different types of pudding, like there's rice pudding, there's bread pudding. There's all sorts of puddings. I don't know which ones are considered British pudding. Checked out Palace of the Awakened. Mob started level 64. Oh yeah, that's right. We were going to do some Palace this weekend. This doesn't feel right either. I'm pretty sure this isn't right. Oh, man. Or now he's talking about Yorkshire pudding. Sticky toffee pudding, Christmas pudding, syrup sponge puddings. Wow. Yeah, I'm not up to date on my puddings. Dark says booting up Conan Exiles for a bit. Got to get some stuff done. Very nice. Luna says now I want pudding any kind. Spotted dick pudding. I've never heard of that either. Anything but blood pudding or black pudding? I don't think I've heard of blood pudding. I've heard of, what is it? Is it blood sausage or something like that? I've heard of that. Doesn't sound appetizing to me, but I guess you can't really judge a book by its cover, huh? Luna says, okay, I meant any wheat puddings. Never liked black or blood pudding. Blood is meh once it's congealed. I don't like any of that. I don't like any of that. Wait a minute. I'm giving Q whiplash here. You got me on follow, but you should know better. Giving Q motion sickness. Need Q too. Dark says, I bought a box of 20 ice cream bars and been munching on them like candy. I know I shouldn't, but they are so good. Yeah, ice cream's my weakness. I will eat myself sick in ice cream. Any kind of ice cream. Ice cream bars, popsicles, ice cream. It's just self. Any kind of ice cream. I will just continue to eat it until I'm sick. I can't buy it anymore because it doesn't. I'll buy gallons of it, and it like my weakness, especially late night. Everybody goes to bed. I'm raiding the ice cream. All right, they're down. You gonna follow me in here, Q? Cheesecake is my weakness. Cold. Cheesecake's another one, but luckily, right now, anyways, cheesecake is expensive, so ice cream wins because it's cheaper for me. If I do buy it. I did buy this chocolate cream pie for dinner tonight. Take over. So I'm excited to have that after dinner, after tacos, but these got red bars on them, so I'm going to invis. And hopefully they don't see through invis. Half price chocolate day will be. That's enough. I need to get chocolate. I got flowers, so ain't getting chocolate. We made it. We're here. And try to wash the cars tomorrow. Falling all over the place right now in Florida. Crunchy grass season. I gotta start planning out stuff for lawn. Oh, because today is my dad and myself say goodbye to mom. Yeah. Oh, that sucks. Wait, did it happen today or it happened on a previous Valentine's Day? Because, frick, man, what are you doing online? Dark says Monday is a family day for us Canadians, so we'll get it off. I'm not off. Well, I took off Monday because the kids don't have school. It is some type of holiday here in the States, but oh, 5 years. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, Monday's President's Day here in the States. And even though I work for the state, I'm not off. I had to take off because I don't childcare, but a lot of places are closed. Got to do the taxes. I'm waiting. Me and my mom. I got to do her taxes. She's supposed to come over this weekend, but and then next week we do her first appointment for her dementia stuff. It's like a 5 to 6 hour appointment for her Alzheimer's treatment stuff next week. That's Thursday, the 20th. No, Friday. Well, they've done it's we're going into a trial, Zane. So it's the beginning. It's the first appointment of the trial. So they've already done they've done two cognitive, but they have to test to see if she has the plaque buildup in the brain in order to get in on this trial um thing that they're working with. Forget the name of it. I have it written down somewhere, but so it's the first appointment of that. They're going to do like blood work and get a lot of stuff out of the way, like normal exam stuff, and go over the treatment, right, the plans and stuff like that for the trial. It's the only one time long term appointment, and then if she's accepted into the trial, then they'll start the actual. She'll be doing infusions once every month, I think, like that. And it's supposed to not necessarily cure Alzheimer's, but it's to help slow down the progression of Alzheimer's. So we're looking for anything right now. So, what's up, Lizzie? Happy Valentine's Day, Liz. And since my mom is 64 and she qualifies for Medicare next year, this year we're having to do, she's paying for insurance out of pocket. So we were trying to figure out a way of not having to spend too much to get everything like in doctor visits and stuff like that. So the trial is our way of, because they're going to pay for pretty much everything if she gets accepted into the trial. So we got to go for that and get all that done. Yeah, yeah, keep an eye out for it. Yeah, that's what it's one of those things where it's the whole buddy system type thing where I have to go, the buddy has to go with the person. So they teach us what to look for and all the things. Yeah. Yeah, there's always that chance. They've went over a little bit with us during the process, so luckily my mom is not like she's the cognitive tests she's done so far, she's failed them, but not by like a lot. Like she's still pretty self-sufficient. In high stress situations, that's when it really hits her. But yeah. Yeah, it's not a cure or anything. It can't be cured.
I
Yeah.
need to get my bearings.
No, it's just something that they're trying to see. Exactly. Slow down anyways, because it is kind of early for her to be having it runs in the family. My grandma, my granddad, they all had it before and it always hit later. So it's weird that we're hoping we catch it early enough to slow it down as much as possible. Yeah. Yeah, I got you. Maximum distance. All right. Maximum overdrive. At a certain point, it will add golems to the fight. Wishes cute luck with the spotted dicks. %. Golems are in. Wee's down. Everybody's down. Yeah. That's a tough one. Felt like our DPS was okay. Do we need to focus the... I'm gonna cough, I can feel it. Do we need to focus the golems when they spawn, or just... If Cabby was here, we would have had it? Liz says, it's hard watching your parents go through things and knowing it will be a long process. I have to take my dad to the hospital Monday morning. They have to shock his defibrillator because his heart, even though everything is okay, is still off rhythm slightly. Oof. Yeah. It's just one of those things like I don't think as children we don't understand how much we have to take care of our parents as they get older. Like, we all know it's part of the process, right? But I don't think we really put it together sometimes that they're going to need a lot of help as they age. or at least I wasn't prepared for it. Imagine doing this when the max level is 50. Yeah, right. Do you, do we want to try again just to check, or do we want, what do we want to do? Should I try to find like another, maybe a mentored tank or something? I mean, yeah, we need something that, um, Freddy, what level's your necromancer? Well, I'm thinking if we had, like you're saying, Freddy's got a necro that could maybe tank it while you gather. Lower than this? Okay. All right. Well, do we want to just go to Palace of Awaken then? I'll port us to the Common Lands. Or where do we need to go for that? I can port us to a portal somewhere. Oh, outside? That's true. Yeah, there's a portal right out here. Yeah, Cabby has a level 70 Conjurer. That's the wrong portal. Yeah, it is a portal, though. We might be able to go. EF will take us to Bonemire. Is that close to? Be fine. Yeah, POA is Barren Sky, which would be EL or Zek, Neck, or TS. Oh. Where am I running to? All right, I'm just going to port us. I'll port us to Common Lands and we can figure it out from now. Yeah, my mount's on.
Salutations.
Salutations. We just took off for the shiny. All for the shiny. Ooh, inventory needs some help. Oh well. Oh, I need to repair. Is there a mender over here too, I think? Yeah. Mr. Q has flu, been sick all week, send help. Hey, September girl stayed home. She went back to work yesterday, but she probably should have took off the whole week. He did have a doctor's note for the whole week. But I will say, us guys don't handle sickness very well. You know what I mean?
Brings your FSRs to me. You don't have them? Then I
Once
don't
we're
want to
done,
talk to you.
you'll have the strongest armor in all of the city. I guarantee.
We could handle it better at times. But I do think our pain tolerance is a little bit lower than women. So at least with sickness.
Bryke's just redeemed boss of the tavern.
Hey, you got a new boss.
Well met.
Shortly, keep the teleportation shard and EGTV. Gotcha. This new name. I got you, Epic. Hope you're having a good weekend, man. Happy Valentine's. Q, what are you doing? But I had a medical scare a few weeks ago, so just taking it easy. Sometimes we need to slow down. Focus. Take it easy. Take it easy, chat. Gorgon's your new jam? So lost in it? I've been hearing a lot of good things about Gorgon. I have yet to try Gorgon. One of the few MMOs that I have not given any kind of look at. Other than videos. I have seen a few streams. I've watched a few videos on it and stuff like that, but I have not tried it myself yet. And I know since the whole AOC collapse, a lot of people have been talking about Gorgon. Maybe one day. Check it out. One day. No plans right now, but we'll see. Catch it on sale. Yeah. One minute until the spire becomes active. Please prepare for teleportation to the overrealm. Be like $10 during spring sale, I guess. You're like, why are you where you are? Do you really want to know the answer? I ran to Crossroads to repair. Yeah, thank you, Freddie. I was trying to remember. I was like, I know it's I think it's right, but I was trying to remember. Freddie Freddie saw Freddie saw the smoke. He saw the smoke signals. Yeah, Q. I'll be getting off an hour earlier today. Scavenging sites. We need to go over to the Lava Sec. So whatever route that is. Which goes to here. Where y'all running to? Isn't that where the portal's at? No? Or am I on the wrong? Oh, that's to Bone Mire. My bad. I'm looking at the wrong portal. I was looking at the Bone Mire portal. My bad. See? That's why you don't follow me. I just went in one queue. The Isle of Desolation. And Palace of Awakened is... Follow Freddy. Freddy knows where he's going. Who knows where... Or we knows where they're going. Which one? Whisper one? Whisper, yep. What's up, Grog? How you doing, sir? Happy Valentine's. Discovery if you step forward a little bit. And then we go to the Awakening. So chat, yeah, today's stream will end like an hour earlier than normal. We usually end around 4 p.m. Eastern. We're going to end at 3 p.m. Eastern. We got to pack up and head over to a friend's house. So Valentine's Day activities. Went live an hour earlier today. Appreciate the early crew. And then once you get off, you run a little northwest-ish. And there's like a disc that we all got to jump on that takes us over to the zone entrance. I've died here a few times. I think we got a highlight reel for it. Somewhere. This disc has killed me a few times. Just be careful with jumping, all I gotta say. Palace of the Awakened. I think there's an important collection in here we have to do. If I remember right. For some quest. I don't know which one, but... This book is enveloped in magical aura. The cover is formed of scales and carries a similarity to a dragon hide. There's a single word on the cover. Salutation. Now, I think a lot of these, that book's for Claymore. What we usually do is we usually just pull we pull mobs from all the rooms. So like just clear every room basically. Pulls aren't as bad here as they are in Sanctum. Get a little bit more wiggle room. The Walk of Flights. The Vestibule of Four. There must be another group in here because there's 27 people in this zone right now. Because usually that hallway's full of mobs. Why are there so many people? That's a lot of people for a zone. 27? That's a big hunk of... I've got an ad. It came walking from down the hall. Sacre bleu. I gotta head out for now. Hubby wants to go to 7-Eleven. I'll have fun. Thank you, Luna. Have a good one. Appreciate you. Aviac Hung. That was fun. Got an ad. Vapor Drop Stone Ring. 10 intelligence, 10 wisdom, 65 health, 70 power, level 64. Piece of junk. Yeah. Got an oh yeah. Not doing too bad though. This is just the first level. I got mail. Oh, nice. I should have grabbed that before we left. He says, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. About the pots. Oh, gotcha. Casual gamer, he says, hola. So you've made it to the palace. Yeah, today's the first day we're trying out palace, see how it goes. We tried to kill an epic for we over in Permafrost, but we failed, so. 25 agility, 25 strength, two-handed. What's up, JC? What a British colonist. Oh, jeez. Shit. Wait. It had a tag on it. It's not. Now these, the floating things, you gotta be careful with them because they'll bounce you. They have like a pushback thing. If I remember right. The floating flying things. Oh boy. Fuse down. This is not WoW. What the fuck is this, JC? Have you heard of Repels? It was a Korean MMO, which was released the same time as WoW, or maybe I've heard. I mean, I've heard of EverQuest, of course, but I don't think I've heard of Repels or Rappels. You could tame the monster and come across, use them as your pets. Oh, interesting. That's awful loot. Played it for a few way back in the early 2010s. Even bosses. It was a great game. Doesn't ring any bells for me. Style of this reminds me of that 2007 vibe. Gotcha. Nest of the West Wing. Being careful with my AoEs. I don't know what reaches through what walls here, so I don't want to accidentally pull the room next to us or something. Look at these giant pillows. How fun would it be to have pillows like this? Would be heaven, yeah, especially if they're like nice and soft but firm, if you will. I guess these guys don't have a pushback. I thought they did. Follow the glowing white orbs that will send you far. XP seems to be alright. Yeah, it's more than a pushback. Like it's a throw. Oh, I forgot I had character development. Ratonga. Concealed present, roots caster grants stealth. No. Filth forage. Health regen. No. Rodent reflexes increases agility, increases chemistry, increases metalworking. None of those really. I mean, the regen, I guess. Hey, what's up, Functional? How you doing? Happy weekend. Happy Valentine's. I got no complaints. No complaints. Everything's pretty chill today. Just woke up. Nice. We tried to kill an epic over in Permafrost. Failed. We needed to move it because he needs to get the rune from under the table, and the epic is on top of it. After that, we've moved over to Palace of the Awakened over in Barren Sky, and we're getting some XP. Which one was it? It was the, like this ghost butterfly looking thing. I forget the name of it. The epic ×2. It was green to us, but we had the 5 of us and it was chewing through. We got it down to about, I think it was at like 75% when we wiped. So after the golems spawned or whatever, or added anyways. kind of sounded like sangria. Only 2 players in here now. Small bag of compost. Please come to my location. On it. Lizzie says, I always loved how colorful the dungeon is. Yeah, it was pretty well designed. Like, decorated too. We were just talking about the pillows, Lizzie. The giant freaking pillows. How do I get those Arosi coins? I think it has something to do with the... Don't you have to do the... Shard of Love or something like that? I forget the... It's an event. For Arosi Day or something like that, but... I want to say you have to do the... daily quest, and I think there's like a Shard of Love instance or something like that. I might be wrong, though. I'm not much of an inventor, if you will. I want to jump up there. Advanced Armor, Volume 66. Very weird place for a coat rack. What's my experience gauge saying? I'm at 45.6%. I've gotten probably about 1, 2, 3, 3.5, maybe 4 blue bubbles. Coat rack. I know it's like a bird thing, but I don't know how else to say it. It looks like a coat rack to me. What is a pigeon? What do you call them? Something that birds would sit on. Can't think of the word right now. Perch? Yeah. How's the experience for you guys? You guys digging this XP or SOS XP more? We'll have to come here for the Claymore as well. Nuking away. You farming the music box for the raid? No, Zick. We're just XPing, I think. We're just chilling, trying out. So it's first time as a group in here, so we're just kind of taking a peek. Just taking a peek. We were kind of bored of SOS grind. Something new. What you up today? Music boxes, and one is from one of the named on the map. Up at the top of the side towers. It's back in the main circle area. Where we first came in, where you were killing the ghost idol things. It's a wall you have to climb up. Spent a crazy amount of time on that map back when the dungeon maker was put in for a contest they put on for Poet's Palace. Good old dungeon maker. I forget what quests they're for. The Dungeon Maker used to be the real good place to power level tunes. I never messed with the Dungeon Maker in EQ tune. Six says I won the map and some stuff from the Poet's Palace contest with a dungeon called I Hate Twilight. There's the wall we need to climb, but it looks like it's blocked right now, and I don't remember what the... So, like, these are the ones you need to climb, but it's got a barrier in front of it, and I don't remember what you got to do to unlock it. Take down the ghost idols. That's ready. Got it. Like all of them? Walking down the hallway behind you, it turned. Never mind. Maybe 4. Got an ad. Two, 4, 6, 8. Hope we appreciate. What's at the door? guess not. I haven't seen them. I didn't check Discord. Maybe they replied in there somewhere. No. Nope, that's the wrong. Nope, that's the right server. No, I don't know. Be right back getting lunch back in 5. Have a good one, Dark. Was it Peridot? Got an ad behind us. It's rooted. Oh, the thing's ready for us to climb. The Circle of Maidens. $68. Extra bonus, so that zone. One of the shiny collections there is the genie in a lamp house item that is all lippy when you activate it. I remember having to do a collection in here for something. I just don't remember what quest. Maybe it wasn't the full quest in here. Is there a quest that has you come get pages from this zone or something? I don't remember. Like, I remember there was one that would spawn on the first zone in, and then there was some in some of the other rooms that you had to get to. I remember having to, and they weren't guaranteed loot, like collection items either. Like sometimes you'd get the same page over and over again. One of the lost pages, that's probably what I'm thinking of. Those are red. Red Captain Kriviak. Mark him. Agitated Redbird. my spells not landing on them? Well, I knew I was going to get resist. It was just like I wasn't seeing the same particles for some reason that I normally see. Interesting. Yeah, go ahead and pull all of it. Not at one time, preferably, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Or all at one time, that's fine. Replaces the meaty bone by the spotted dick. Please remain here on the comfortable cushions. Don't gotta tell me twice. Named pull? Do it. Ooh, ornate chest too. That wasn't too bad. What do we get? What do we get? Clicking it. Blade of Dark Talon, 23 stamina, 23 strength, 70 health, 70 power, dual wield. Okay. Not too shabby. Need to take a quick bio break, if you don't mind. I'm going to put Q on follow. Give me just a second, chat. I'll be right back. I'm back. Maiden of Fear. Okay. Very nice, very nice. Where's the thing to get up? Oh, there it is. No? Yeah. Here's the wall to go to the 3rd floor. See it right there? This guy hits a little hard, huh? 21 players now left in the zone. I think it's the hatchery that has the real nasty name in it. On one of the upper floors. Gotcha. I got scared of our overwhelmingly way of dominating the zone. Couldn't compete. Quit the game forever, says we. Okay. Q coughed. Ouch. Frick. Got an ad. Oh boy. I don't even know where this guy came from. I guess he spawned in the room with us, maybe? What's with these health items? 70. Nobody's gonna wear. What's the breastplate look like before I? No, it looks like garbage too. It's just garbage loot. It's like those armor pieces are missing stats. It has the health, but it's missing the primary attributes or something. I shouldn't have skipped lunch, chat. I skipped lunch because I had a big breakfast. I wasn't hungry at lunchtime, and I was like, it's taco night, so I'm gonna, you know, go a little heavy on the tacos. Now I'm starving.
I must focus my hatred.
I don't know if she can climb. She won't follow us up. Oh, she will? Okay. There she goes. She is. No, she is. What? No, those are books. Little mobs up here. The Lyceum of Nar Yora. Nora, maybe? The Book of Power. There's a stack of books here on the floor. It won't let me gather it though, so it must be quest related. As a boxer, I was sure she would climb. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Professor? Happy Saturday and happy Valentine's. Yeah, you were in here last week. Doing it solo? Gotcha. Nice. Oh yeah. On retail or not on Origins, right? Or maybe Origins, I guess. Book Minion Binding. Please come to my location. Over here. Small bag of compost. Everybody keeps leaving their compost on these mobs. Oh, the Lore and Legend server. Gotcha. Yeah. Kale Drackle. Got a Shadow Knight over there. A dwarf Shadow Knight. Yeah, they have the level scaling over on Kale Drackle. That I forget the actual like that things that it does, but basically it takes the mid level. So whenever you zone into a zone, so like common lands, you'd be level 15 and your stats match the median for that zone, basically. Pretty cool. I wish they would do something like that on the live servers to make going back and playing old content more relevant. Or maybe even a way of turning it on, I guess, on live servers. So like if you kind of like the Chrono Merchant, if the Chrono Merchant worked like that. Because one-shotting everything does get pretty lame. I'm not saying dying on Kale Draco is pretty hard, but like at least the mobs are impactful, I guess, is the word I'm looking for. So it feels like it's more of a challenge than it actually is. Still one-shotted everything except for named. Oh, you were playing Warlock. Okay. Yeah, I know. Giraffe, what's going on? Says, wait, this isn't Sanctum of Scaleborn. No, this is Palace of the Awakened. A little change of scenery today. Yeah, I'm dropping frames. We'll be coming back here shortly. Might need to refresh. No. 4,000 frames decided they didn't want to be here any longer. Sorry about that, chat. I'm not sure what happened. Just went unstable there for a little bit. Can't gather these books either. Resisted. Dude on Halls of Fate server looking for the social MMO aspect of EQ2. This morning streaming, poor lad was lonely. Oh, yeah. early Eastern too on Halls of Fate. Halls of Fate's more of an Eastern evening type server. So like anytime after 5 p.m. I feel like that's when you start seeing more people on Halls of Fate. I was on for a little bit this morning doing daily crafting stuff, but relocating to Wii. I think these doors lock or some. Oh shit. I think he was playing while US slept. Yeah. Resist. Those are the glowing white balls that make you fly, right? The shimmering repulsors. Already said yes. Oh no. Stay next to Q. Q's got a good sense of danger. Whoa. Shit. Okay then. Jesus. Oh no. Oh, that was good. Use the flower pal against the wall. Flower pot. If you tuck into the gap, you can't be kicked. Okay. boy, that's some mobs. I love cheese. Oh shit. Freddy's down. He's down. I'm down. Everybody's down. Somehow Freddy is alive. Okay. Freddy must have rezzed right at the right second. Did it blow our corpses? What? It slung the corpses away too. That's wild. Where's Sai at? Oh, he's way out there. Jesus. Yeah, maybe avoid that hallway. My son's playing something in the background, so he'll probably come in on the mic. Looks like it respawns. I also like actual cheese to eat, yeah. There's gonna be some birds that spawn right on top of us here, I think. Some aviacs, I should say. Not really birds. What's up, Jedi? Because, man, I miss EQ2. Back in its glory days, right? had to until last week of November last year when I got my account back to this professor. Did you have to reach out to like customer service to get it back, Rapsy? Remember going from Final Fantasy 11 to this was night and day. Final Fantasy 11, huh? Those were good times too. Had a lot of fun with that game. Thought about revisiting the doesn't Final Fantasy 11 have a private server? Cyrus said for now. Thought it was gone forever because I couldn't remember which email I'd used. Some emails don't exist anymore, but they were oh, gotcha. Okay, very nice. Any chance of EQ3 happening? I think they're trying to work on something. They announced we won't have, you know, definitive actual news until 2028. But the powers that be have said that they are taking notes and whiteboarding some stuff, if you will. So, won't be any official news until 2028. But they have posted some, I guess the investors, if you will, have posted some jobs related to a new game. So, main time about 30 minutes. That was mind blowing. Bought a new PC and started playing. Coincidence, there was 45 levels in December. Nice. But right now, Jedi, everybody's debating, I guess, if you will, like, what would an EQ3 look like? Because the player has a vision of what they want EQ3 to look like, but then the investors have a vision of what they want EQ3 to look like. So Who knows? I won't believe anything until I see it, so. Landmark was supposed to be part of EQ3, which was supposed to be a voxel-based environment. Yeah. Good old Landmark. EQ next, right, chat? This is the next best thing. Just twiddling my thumbs until the new TLE gets announced in May. Yeah. You think it's going to be like a traditional TLE giraffe, or you think they're going to do like an event server TLE? Did a lot of testing during Landmark project. Yeah, I had access to it. I didn't play it very much. Messed around for a while though. It's the Warlock I love. I've played hundreds of games, nothing quite like it. Nice, Rapsy. Probably gonna be like Varsoon 2.0 if I had to guess from what's been said. Makes sense. Time lock server, what are those? Those are kind of like event servers, perhaps, where they release content in the order that it was originally released. So like it'll start with Shattered Lands, you'll get 3 or 4 months of Shattered Lands, and then you'll get Desert of Flames, 3 or 4 months of that, and then Kingdom of Sky, on and onward. Like the server we're playing on right now, Rhapsody, is an Origins rule set. So this rule set is based off 2006 version of the game. Armor works a little different here. Drops are nowhere near as good as regular servers. Experience rate is really slow. Difficulty seems to be a little bit more slow-paced and hard on Origins versus TLE. So right now there's a few different types of servers, right? You have your retail servers, which are your current content servers. You have your time-locked expansion servers, which are right now there's Varsoon, and technically Kale Drackle is a time-locked server, but it's an event server instead of a like expansion server. The event for that one, of course, is the level scaling and the lore and legend aspect of it, or achievements, if you will. And then you have your Origins, and then Origins, there's a few different flavors. You have Origins PvE and Origins PvP. Dozecar is the PvP server. Anashti Sul is the PvE, player versus environment. You're on the EU server, Bergenen. Gotcha. You're in England. Nice, nice. We got a few over the ponders that play on Origins. Yeah, EQ1 calls them TLP, that is time-locked progression servers. EQ2 calls them time-locked expansion servers. It doesn't matter. I would consider moving servers if I got sick of Thurgoden. I don't know if you can move. I don't think you can move from Thurgoden to any server, but you would start new characters, I guess. But catching up on retail servers is a lot faster than people think it is. The time-locked servers, or the event servers, if you will, those can be a little bit more of a process. And you can't transfer to any of those, or you can't transfer from them either. It's all their own little worlds. Going up another level. Bring the pain. Oh, we got boxers up here. Those are 70s. Go back down. You might be able to from Thurgoden to like Halls of Fate or something like that. I don't think you can. You can't move to the event servers. Same for moving off the event. You can't transfer off the event servers. But you would, so from Thurgoden, I think you might be able to transfer to like Maj Duel, Halls of Fate, Skyfire, any of those regular servers, but you can't move to like any of the event server things. Let me try to get a guillotine, please. Okay. Testing aggro range. Got it. boy. Nuke, nuke, nuke. Making it look easy. This is a very straightforward zone. Yeah. Straight up. I don't know about the forward. It loads on my main back at level 70. Yeah. This more catacombs looking for support and DPS. There's a 20 wizard looking for a group, a 55 warlock looking for a group, 69 warden looking for a group, 69 defiler looking for a group. EQ Fade, what's going on? They plan on doing any new TLEs this year? They were making an announcement on in May, I think. But I don't know if it's gonna. I'm assuming it'll be this year. Did you grab the note on the wall for the hatchery quest? I did not. On the first floor. No, I didn't grab it. We need a Varsoon / Death Toll remake. We shall see. Darkenside says, anyone heard of Billwright? It's made by the guys that made Ark. I'm hesitant to buy it because of the Ark guys have a way of abandoning games of making them pay to win. I don't know. I haven't seen anything about it. Ark myself. Freddy says he'd like to start a TLE with Beast Lords and Channelers. Yeah. I think the last TLE to do that was Fallen Gate. No. Was it Fallen? No, it wasn't Fallen Gate. It was the one before that. Or after that. The one after that. X says Bellwright's not that good. Rapsy says Bellwright doesn't ring a bell. Sorry. got him. Please come to my location. I think I started watching you, Reeves, in like 2019. Damn. Hell yeah. Yeah, you followed me March 5th, 2019. Waiting on Guardians of Wild Skies to hit EA. There's not really any MMOs that I'm waiting for right now. Would I be happy with some MMO launches? Yeah, but I'm not waiting for anything right now. Pretty content with EQ2 at the moment. I've been doing the playtesting with Monsters and Memories, a few other small crew games, but nothing I'm like for sure waiting for. I mean, I was waiting for Ashes of Creation, but won't. Been testing for Lost Skies last couple of years, but it's not an MMO, it's co-op at best. Gotcha. I don't mind a good co-op. I mean, I had fun playing Baldur's Gate 3 with Nid and Jorm, and sometimes Grog. Especially when they're, you know, massive open world games. They can feel like a small MMO, I guess. In my opinion, the days of old school MMOs are over. If you're not invested in WoW, Final Fantasy, or the EQs, you're assed out. Drama's Unleashed. Saw a video today of Kira about Ashes. Oh boy. Following Ashes of Creation for a few years. Some of the Project Gorgon, both are same with Project Gorgon, both are from the old EQ SOE thing. Yeah, Project Gorgon, I've actually lately anyways, there's been a lot of chatter around Gorgon, which is nice. I haven't tried it myself, but I hear a lot of good things. Have I checked out Pantheon? No. I mean, other than watching a few streams here and there and some videos, that's about all I've done. I had high hopes for Pantheon, but I don't know if they're still there. The hopes, that is. I know Pantheon's still there. I just didn't know if the hopes are still there. It's kind of jank at the time, very mid-90s graphics. I was a big fan of EQ2. Now I have high hopes for Pantheon. Yeah. I mean, we've talked about it in the past where I'm not gonna buy into any MMOs just to. You get a launch. You got to give me a launch or open beta. I'm not doing any early access MMOs or anything like that anymore. I'm done with those. You got to give me an open beta or launch. 1.0. High hopes is just no. Says we paid our dues. Says Q. Yeah. Thing though is that so hard to get right because unless your community is self-funded and self-published, as well as the combat exactly like arcade, you won't last very long. As the moment the MMO players feel slighted, even a bit, they drop off for the game. Yeah. Word of mouth is pretty big right now, MMO wise. And there's no making everybody happy. Doesn't help to prove people like Asman shitting on every game. Yeah. Gaming in general has moved from MMO style of quest for months to get items over at instant gratification type. Yeah. I agree with that. I mean, I don't agree with the way. I agree with what you're saying. The function. What you? What? Wiki Wacky says that EQ2 was my first MMO. Really? Still watching streams like yours for old time's sake? Hell yeah. It's a nostalgia's a hell of a drug, for real. Damn, Q, that sucks. also miss the old MMO style of having items that no one had or people knew by seeing it. Yeah. It's a weird mix of simple difficulty and immersion for MMOs for me. I don't like overcomplicated MMOs. I like the difficulty in MMOs to be a little bit higher than normal games, and I want the graphics to immerse me. That's mine. Then the graphics don't necessarily have to be, you know, anything good. I just need to be immersed in them. Because I, to be honest, I get immersed in EQ1's graphics. And they're not good, but I can get immersed in them. I like simple mechanics. Overly complicated mechanics really just kill it for me. Mainly because life is already complicated when I play a video game. I just want to, you know, do simple. That's an EQ1 for the epic. We're like, find a stick somewhere on these 4 maps. Good luck. Yeah. Yep. There's no such thing as find the pathing. Yeah. When I played EQ1 back in the day, and I played for a while, I rated in EQ1 for a while, I not one time went out of my way looking for quest stuff. I was always the person that was like, grouping up with my friends, and then they would be doing quests and I would follow them around and do the same quest, kind of them. EQ1 for me was a social environment where I could play a video game and chat with people. That was my EQ1 existence. EQ1 burnt me out of raids. When I started playing EQ2, I told myself I wasn't going to get into the raid scene, and I haven't, other than, you know, a mythical here or there, but I did some raiding when I came back on Fallen Gate PLE. But it didn't last very long. Sword Epic was not fun. EQ1 is so good if you have a group. Yeah. Play with Planes of Power for the first time burned me out in EQ1. No, yeah, exactly. Two-hour fights of row. Ugh. He says I'll help with the raid, but not doing raids like back then. Yeah. When I got into EQ2, I was back into raiding after a few months. World progression raiding with Tyranny. My enchanter, nice. I've heard a lot of good things about EQ2 raiding. I hear that's the, you know, bread and butter of EQ2, if you will. I have always enjoyed the small group content in EQ2, but people rave about EQ2 raids. I just didn't want to get into a raid scene anymore. I'm too casual for raiding. And I feel like there is no casual raid stuff anymore. Like, if you're a raider, you have to dedicate time in. I like our small group content where we all log in around the same time and then we just kind of decide about what we're going to do for the day. Where do we want to go? What do we want to work on? Raids originally were good, but it became a power burn event. Power dump, maximum DPS as fast as possible to avoid mechanics. Any world level rating 5 days a week, 6 yeah. Yep. Back in the day when I had no responsibilities. I remember I raided for my mythical on Fallen Gate on my monk. And I remember telling September Girl, I was like, hey, I gotta go sit at the computer. We're gonna raid this zone. And she's like, oh, you're streaming? I'm like, no, I'm not streaming. I'm just gonna be in there for like 4 or 5 hours. Like, what? I was like, yeah. Okay. Trying to tell somebody that doesn't play video games what a raid is and why I'm doing it. They're just like, this is silly. Yeah, like having a second job, not getting paid. I mean, you're getting paid, just not with money. I mean, the sense of completion was super nice, especially when you got that one piece, you know, that you've been working for in a raid. You spent your freaking, you know, guild points or whatever you want to call them, your BKP, whatever the fuck. Like, it felt good to get pieces from raids or get loot from raids. Or get that super rare mount, super rare appearance set, you know, it just felt good. But it definitely was not. Looking back at time spent to, you know, I don't know if it was worth it. Dude, why are you laying down? Why are you laying down, Q? Aren't there like fury things you should be doing right now? Oh. Sorry, said sleeping on the job. Oh god. It's an ICQ chat, yeah. The uh-oh command is ICQ. Stone Age. Dude, ICQ was my jam back in the day. That's the only way, that's, when I was playing Ultima Online, that's was our main source of, you know, communication between my friends. Yeah, same. Ultima Online, Chesapeake. Chesapeake server. Play Moon Golem. Catskills in Austin. Nice. Yeah, I was playing Ultima Online until most of my real life friends moved over to EQ. Well, half of my friends actually split. Some went to EQ, some went to Asheron's Call. The majority of everybody ended up in EverQuest. That's when I decided I was going to go play EverQuest after that. But I also quit Ultima Online because they put in, like, I remember there was an update and they added the ability where you couldn't portal out of a fight. If you started it, you had to wait 5 minutes or whatever before you could portal out of a fight. So like if you engaged somebody and you fucked up, like there was no easy escape. So and I was just like, I didn't like that, because like that was one of my things where like if I picked a fight and then, you know, realized that this dude had 2 people off screen that I didn't see, I would just port out real quick, you know? But then they stopped the easy evac option. I'm like, this isn't fun. So then I was like, I need a new MMO, and all my friends were finally getting their bearings on EQ, and I was like, all right, y'all show me the ropes. And played EQ from then on out. Thanks for tanking. We appreciate you. E5, Team Abs, got bored, moved over to EQ1, Power School events with 3 people. Yeah. UO is another one of those games that had simple mechanics. The environments were immersive, and granted, not good graphics by any means, but like it was immersive. Being able to go have, you know, just choose whatever you want to do and feel like you're doing it in that game felt good. You wanted to be a pirate? Get a boat. Go sailing. Rob people. You want to gather? Do that too. Want to fight people? Do that too. Want to dungeon crawl? Go do that too. Want to sit in town and just talk shit to people? Do that too. You want to beg around the bank? Go do that. Good times. Good times. Have a good one, Q. Happy Valentine's, everybody. Cyrus, Freddie, thank you. Thank you for the groupage today. Q, well, thank you for the groupage. The vendor system was pretty cool in UO as well. Taking vendor runes and then main bank, according to the lowest level of the dungeon. Shame to the Lich Lords making them Lich Room. Yeah. I just had a lot of fun. It was a lot of good times chatting with random people, doing random things. The PvP was really good fun and scary at the same time. Yeah. Good memories. Good times for sure. Yeah, that's going to do it for me today. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. We got Valentine's festivities to go to. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. Thank you for all the chats and being here, being a part of the stream. If you haven't already, you can type exclamation point enter, the word enter, ENTER, for a chance at winning some bot currency. You can do that to play the sound effects and the mini games in chat. YouTube X, appreciate you. Dark Inside, as always, thank you. Hopefully you have a good rest of your Saturday evening. Next playing stream is tomorrow. I should be live around 1 p.m. I hope, as of right now anyways. But yeah. Right now, let's see who's in the channel currency giveaway. Over on Twitch, we got Wee, Freddy, Q, Cyrus, Luna, Grog, and Dark Inside. Over on YouTube chat, we got Wee and Cyrus for a chance at. All you gotta do is type exclamation point enter for a chance at winning some copper currency. Play the sound effects and the mini games in the chat, like fish. Oh, fun things. All right, let me go ahead and close up entries for Twitch. Entries have stopped, and the winner today is Luna Rosa. Congrats. Luna is not here right now, but we'll send the copper to her purse. Make sure I type it right. 1985. 5,000 copper. Send. I don't have that. Oh, rip. Did I run out already? I sure did. Try that again. There we go. Let me check YouTube before I do that giveaway, because got plenty. Yeah. YouTube, you're next. All right. Oh, go. There it is. Entries have stopped, and the winner today is Wee Daddy. Congrats, Wee. If I can type. Send. There we go. All right, chat. Thank you all for hanging out today. Appreciate you all being here. Y'all have a safe rest of your Saturday evening. Happy Valentine's out there. And we'll see you back here tomorrow afternoon, all right? Everybody. I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you all for watching. Shout outs. Zane, thank you for the 3 months of support. Grog, thank you for the 83 months of support, man. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a good one. I'll see you next time. Oh no. Didn't land in time.
Run.
Shit. Oh God. All right, I'm running. Damn it. Where you going? Yeah. Got him. You didn't expect those stuns, did you?
He has 2 health, so.
Yeah, he should be dying here next. Maybe. Whose turn is it? Oh, the glut's turn.
Already did automatically target him.
Oh!
Well, that's not good.
What?
Oh, he actually
Jesus.
died.
It threw. Freaking A.
Oh, we had to go back to Campton for Ezra.
Fucking Christ. God damn it. All I saw was... All I saw was Q, like a beeline across my screen. Oh.